Hey, tonight we are playing at 7 p.m. Pacific time. We're playing some Left 4 Dead 2. We're playing some Left 4 Dead 2 Versus. So this is a Versus scoreboard for the Anacrusis. And if you notice right there, it's 2 minutes and 32 seconds. What? The entire game in 2 minutes and 32 seconds? Yes! Because we wanted to have a lot of variety of what Versus mode can be in the Anacrusis. And that's kind of where we live often as we play it with the community at discord.gg/StoryBombay. And it's fun. It adds a lot of variety to it. The reason why that map was so fast was it's a single map episode, and we turned it where there's no spawn times for the aliens, which means you can instantly, all the specials just can instantly keep respawning. Like, you just have to run. You cannot dawdle. It's just chaos. But we wanted to have it open up and have those different kinds of ways to play. So if we're playing Left 4 Dead 2 tonight, we're purposely playing it with the eye towards not the overall score system, because I think the Anacrusis I really like and prefer our score system way better, because one of the things we have is like we have meta compilers that they take time to use. So you have to stop and use them, but you get points for using them. So it's a choice. And we, the other day, overloaded it where we made it like extreme meta compiler. And that ended up having so many of those, it really differentiated between the two teams. Like, they weren't that different of skill levels, but that just amplified it really high. It was interesting to find out that there's different ways that we can amplify. Grenades are another way. More skilled players can use grenades. Newer players don't use grenades as much. So there's like a lot of different kind of ways that we can tune Versus mode in the Anacrusis. So going back to Left 4 Dead sometimes feels very plain to me. The other thing it does, though, is it's also very long, because it's very long in that the characters, the survivors, almost always survive, or they get very far. And so then the whole game just takes long as you flip sides, where the Anacrusis it's that the aliens should win, and they should beat you down and kill you quicker. And it's just to try to avoid these really, really long games. So we'll see how long we play. We're either going to play No Mercy, or we're going to play The Parish. Those are like my two favorite, I think, for Versus mode. But the thing that we're looking at is, in-game, the Anacrusis has no score for the players. So you can't look and see how much damage you did. And I just miss that. I miss that feeling of like, right? And so how can we give you some more stats there? I'm kind of curious of what stats that you find interesting if you play Versus mode in Left 4 Dead. That those stats, like about the players. Like, I also would like end of round, how much damage I did. I wonder how much damage I did to each person individually. Might be kind of fun to see. Or how many times I've killed certain people. Because you get those grudges going, right? And you don't really need to even call them out. Because you know if someone's gotten you a bunch of times. So we don't have that in Left 4 Dead. So we won't find that. But we're kind of curious to see how it feels and what we can take from there and then apply it to the Anacrusis scoring system there. As that's probably going to be the next piece of update we touch in the Anacrusis updates. Oh, that said, I think it's still summer sale, right? That means we're half off, and pick it up. Come join us and play Versus. Versus mode is where it shines now. You can play against the bots. We're going to make the bots a little bit better there so they don't just run so much. But it's fun, I think, getting to explore this space again, because this is a space where we've actually like lived a lot. Like that ding noise, you got to get back. We got to maybe change our noise. We have our own version of ding, which is pretty satisfying too. But that Left 4 Dead ding really, man, when you hear that going, especially like as a boomer or something. So it is funny also that the zombies in Left 4 Dead are a little bit more limited. Like the smoker doesn't grab as far as the grabber does. The boomer can't shoot their boom as much as the gooper can goop. Right? There's similar concepts I've taken, but I've changed them. And I think the big is changing is like the flasher, which is a creature that's kind of controversial for people in the Anacrusis world. But I really like what it does. But it may be just too different for people, and it fails that way. I don't know. Someone asked me to go deep on all the creatures, because I'd posted some concept art at their request. So maybe I'll do that later this week. But tonight at 7 p.m. On YouTube, I don't know how to link to anything streaming on YouTube. I should just go back to Twitch probably. But I like that we can keep them on YouTube, and then we actually go back and we look at them and we reference them sometimes. And so that's helpful versus on Twitch, where they go way quicker. So yeah, come join us and let me know what you like about Left 4 Dead Versus as we're playing in C. And should we play No Mercy or should we play The Parish? I said No Mercy last night, but now I'm thinking the parish.